Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're having a really good day. Today we're going to do something fun. We're going to create a wildcard draft, or to say a wildcard team for now up until the end of the season. I know it's not the most convenient time to do so, but with the performance of my team so far this game week, I have been so tempted to just play the wildcard and just remove almost anyone from my side. But yeah, sometimes bad game weeks happen. I know this is a little bit of a late video during the week, but I decided now to have fun. I wouldn't be able to monitor the game against United and West Ham, no, United and Wolves and West Ham and Bournemouth, because I will be traveling, so that's a little bit earlier of a recording. But tomorrow when I do my team news, I'm going to present the results and say whatever I have to say about those games. But now let's dive into building our wildcard draft. My main focus on the wildcard is going to be the double up in Gameweek 25. That's going to happen because I want to target it now, because that's what we can prepare most probably for. The thing is that we will most probably have 2 more double ups. Let's put the fixture difficulty rating here just to see it. Like in Gameweek 25, we already have confirmed Brentford and City to have a double up. But as you can see, Luton, Liverpool, Chelsea and Spurs are most probably going to have a double up as well in that game week. So I want to prepare. So it's going to be for Liverpool, Brentford and Luton. And for Luton is going to be United, Liverpool. For Chelsea is going to be City and Spurs. And for Spurs is Wolves, Chelsea. So the main thing for me is to target the Manchester City fixtures, as they have an okay fixture run from now up until game week 25. So you can target it more freely. The thing with them is that their defense is often being rotated, and the only player from their defense that is nailed is Ederson, but he's 5.5, and I am not too sure if I want to do that. The other guy that is looking like a nailed player at the moment is Ake, but that being said, he's most probably going to be benched in Game Week 23. But that's with Pep and his rotations. They always tend to happen at the most annoying of times. Gvardiol is another player that I'm interested in. He's not getting a lot of attacking returns, but he has been getting some minutes. Against Everton last time around though, he was... so he replaced then John Stones, so that's why he has the 47 minutes. But now with John Stones back into the squad, I don't know who to buy from Manchester City in defense. But I know who to buy from their attack, and that's Erling Haaland. He is back into the squad. I bought him 1 week earlier than what was I supposed to, when I was supposed to get him. I know that Alvarez scored a brace against Burnley, and Haaland did not do anything basically in attack. But yeah, I wanted to take the risk, and I stand behind my decision. I'm just frustrated that happened that way, but you can never know those things. And the other thing around that is Kevin De Bruyne. I believe he, now being back into the squad and being part of the squad, is going to be an integral part of their lineup. And for me, bringing Kevin De Bruyne on your wild card is a very, very good decision. The next team that has an okay fixture run if they get a double up is Liverpool. So I'm tempted to get players from Liverpool as well. I will be going for Diogo Jota if I am on the wild card, because he is great and he has returned in 4 games in a row. He has 4 goals and 3 assists, so that's an amazing output from him. And I believe even if you're not on a wild card, he is a very, very strong contender for a player to be brought in. Like he is great. He could have gone 1 more assist if Darwin scored a penalty, so yeah, it would have been even better FPL wise. Another player that I am really tempted to just return into my squad is Alexander-Arnold, but the thing is, the budget may not be enough, and I may go for Van Dijk instead of him, but that will be a process that we just think around the squad, because the most important thing for me is the attack. Speaking of attack, Cole Palmer for me should return to my squad. I know Chelsea has been just destroyed by Liverpool, but they have Wolves and Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace especially is not a team that is going to keep a clean sheet. On the other hand, if they have a double up against Spurs, Spurs and City are still conceding and they will want to prove themselves Chelsea. So yeah, the last time around they managed to get draws against both of those sides. No, they beat Spurs a lot and they got a draw against City, so this may occur once again, and if someone is involved in their goals, it's going to be Cole Palmer. Another guy that I want to own from that double up is James Maddison. Yesterday it looked like he was replaced with an injury, but the truth is that he had a cramp and that was the reason he was taken off. He has games against Everton, a very leaky Brighton. Yeah, Wolves are solid, but Spurs are scoring against anyone basically, and they will have Chelsea, and Chelsea already conceded 4 goals, and they will want revenge against Chelsea for the 1-4 loss at home. So this could get heated, and I would like to own Maddison. Maddison is another player that I would strongly recommend to consider to bring in for Gameweek 23, and I'm most probably going to bring him in, but I'm going to discuss that tomorrow when I see the team news around the players, because of the press conferences will happen at the time, and it's going to be a better place to discuss my real transfers. Strong shout out for a double week appearance is Ivan Toney. Like, he scored a goal, got an assist. Here he scored a goal, even though in a 3-2 loss he got a 1 bonus point as well. And I know he has a terrible fixture run, but it's still a fixture run and it's still a great player to own. So I may consider him and just go like that. For now I have 1, 2, 3 penalty takers, which in my opinion is an okay number, but it's not ideal. The ideal thing right now to do is to get Heung-min Son as well and just put him on my bench for now and just have him as an option, but that leaves me with so less funds to say. So here if I go for Adebayo, let's say, as a forward, and he can cover Newcastle and Sheffield up until Son returns for Gameweek 25, it can be good, but in defense I will have for 7 players around 33 million, which is not enough budget. So I would highly consider not getting Son, Adebayo as well. The thing here is that there are teams with good fixture run regardless of the things considered, and one of those sides is Villa, even though they're not in a good of a form. Brighton as well, they lost 4-0, while Newcastle are starting to pick up some form, and especially for game week 23, 4 and 5 they have a pretty good fixture run, and with 2 home fixtures, and the player that I will be tempted to get in is Anthony Gordon. I know I'm missing an Arsenal player here, but after the double up for Liverpool you can just sell Diogo Jota and get Saka or whoever you like, but for me this midfield is going to be a pretty strong midfield going into the next 3 weeks, and that's what we are targeting for now. The first 3 weeks, after that you can always tinker with your squad. Gordon, for me, he has been scoring goals, he has been getting assists, he almost got a rebound assist against Aston Villa, so yeah, he's a very strong player. So that leaves me with a budget to just pick a player that is going to play. So I'm picking Adebayo. I can pick him instead of Gordon for Game Week 25 if I want to. And he has been present, he has been scoring some goals, and he is doing well. So yeah, I'm picking Adebayo to sit on my bench, but he is going to be there as a sub option. In goal, the replacement goalkeeper, of course, is going to be Areola. He has been performing really well with his high ownership. He is just a set and forget in some of the cases. In Game Week 25, he is an okay goalkeeper. In 26 as well. The thing here is, with Maddison being back, I predict that Porro will be taken off some of the set pieces, not all of them, like we saw last night when he, not last night, the 2 nights before, like he took some, but Maddison is going to get more and more involved as the time flies by. So I would consider highly more Udogie. As you can see, before the injury of Maddison, he got 2 assists, which is not an ideal number, and after the injury he got 1 goal only, so he wasn't as involved attacking wise. But yesterday he scored a goal and he almost scored another one, so Udogie is going to be the defender from Spurs that I'm going to pick, as he's attacking and I don't see anyone replacing him, to be perfectly honest. Estupiñán, I know that things haven't gone too well for them, but I prefer to own a Brighton defender going forward, and an attacking wingback as that, it's a good thing to own. The other goalkeeper, I was dilly-dallying between picking maybe Vicario or picking maybe someone else, but I would try and see if I can fit Ederson. I know City haven't kept a lot of clean sheets, but with a double up and with some okay fixtures, he is an okay shoe-in. Cheap defender that I'm going to pick is Brentwaite, of course, because he's 4.1, and that leaves me with 13 million to get 2 more defenders. So that's a good thing considering. So I have Spurs, I have City, but I don't have Liverpool. Going into Liverpool's defenders, let's see. So no, let's go to Liverpool specifically. The option here is to go for Virgil, like that. Have 7 million to go for, so 3. Let's see who I'm playing. Brentford no, Spurs no, Chelsea no. So maybe I can say, but who am I going to pick from City other than Ederson? Maybe Ake? Okay, let's go for Ake here. And just pick a goalkeeper from... Should I go to Alisson? Let's try Alisson this way. Alisson tends to keep more clean sheets than Ederson, but this way... okay, it's a Becker. This way I have 8 million more. So what I'm going to do with those millions, like Becker has kept some clean sheets, to be fair, but has been conceding as well. The good thing is, after 27, the fixture run doesn't look too bad, and you can always own a Liverpool goalkeeper, and he is the cheapest of Trent and Van Dijk, so he is a great option. And the thing here is, if I go to defenders, I can safely say that I prefer to have a non-double week player there, so I may highly consider Dan Burn as a good option. Like, yeah, Newcastle conceded and he didn't get a good return, but he's just a bench option. You're always playing Ake, Udogie and Estupiñán. Let's be real, you have a 2 double up, Alisson, Becker in goal, Estupiñán is attacking, you have Gordon as a first cover up, you have Adebayo as a cover up, you have Gordon, you have Palmer, you have basically 4 double up players. The bad thing is I don't own Arsenal. Let's see Arsenal fixture run. Like, after Liverpool, it's Burnley away in 25, but I'm not going to play them there. Why I'm not going to play them there? Like, Estupiñán in 25 plays... That's why I'm not going to play them there, because he plays Sheffield. So, yeah, I don't see a reason to pick an Arsenal player right now. I know that seems dangerous, but after 25, I can pick an Arsenal players like everywhere and just go for it. I know this seems dangerous and some of you may not like it, but I like it very much. I'm missing some players like money for Salah, but I have 3.7 and I can always sell Jota and let's say Tony after the double up and just pick Salah and another player or something like that. But no, here let's bring in Diogo. Why always defenders? Okay, Diogo. And here I would bring back Tony. So yeah guys, that's the final wildcard for Gameweek 23 that I believe is going to be a very strong wildcard. I'm highly considering bringing in Gordon, Madison or Jota because they have an okay fixture run. 2 of them have a double up, so I may focus on... But I don't know when exactly the double up is going to be, but there is going to be a double up, so I need those players. Especially Spurs are scoring goals for fun and I don't own any of their attackers, and that seems dangerous. Liverpool on the other side, they tend to score as well a lot of goals, but a rotation may occur pretty soon. I believe Jota is going to play against Arsenal, but after that, when most of the strikers were fit, look at that, he was subbed off at 57, at 53, he was brought in for 23 and he got sent off. Here he played 9 minutes, but he scored a goal, 55, 25, 32, 75. Like, he isn't getting a good output when everyone is fit, so that's my worry. On the other side, Madison just returned from injury, but what a return with an assist, and I believe he can get better and better, and I want to jump on that wagon as soon as possible. But yeah, that's the final wildcard selection that I have for Gameweek 23. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, share that video to your friends, support the channel by subscribing to the channel, prepare for more videos coming your way from me, and I hope you enjoy my content and want to see me grinding the game and just becoming better and better. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.